is a weekly series where I can explore topics that don't warrant a full video in a laid-back, shorter format. This week I wanted to talk about how YouTubers make their money. I've been monetized for 9 years and I have a decent grasp on it. Let's get this out of the way. CIG has never paid me a dime. I've never been offered a single ship to give away from them either, and to be clear, I have no business relationship with them at all. I don't have any developers that I consider friends or that interact with the channel. I talked about this as access capture in my last video. The only contact I've ever had was a single comment by Sylvan CIG on a video I did. I wouldn't blame you for thinking that YouTube revenue is all about the ads you're forced to watch on every channel, but that's only a very small part of it. First, there's channel memberships. This month I reduced the price on these from $4.99 to $3.99. I figure it should never cost more than the average gallon of milk to support someone. So going forward, when I'm allowed to make annual changes, I'll tie it to what I'm going to call the milk index. That's a pretty variable income stream as members come and go. Ads are not nearly as lucrative as maybe you're imagining at my level. My channel is averaging 75k to 100k views a month when I post actively, and that translates to roughly almost a car payment every month. But YouTube's a business like any other, so I have costs to run this channel, like the Adobe Creative Suite, music licensing, Invado Market subscription for graphics templates, depreciation on my assets like this mic and the mixer, and yeah, I gotta pay taxes too. That's the cost of decent production value, and it gets me accused of being an AI as well. On ad revenue alone, when everything is balanced together, it's a net positive, but it's not very much, especially considering the time that you put in to do this. Ad revenue itself is a 55-45 split with Google, but the rates aren't consistent and depend on the content. Gaming pays better than a lot, but there are much higher paying topics. If you want to get into YouTube to get rich, then beauty channels, finance bros, or tech reviews get real advertiser money. It's definitely not Star Citizen. This is not how you do it. It goes without saying that longer videos have the opportunity to make more with additional mid-roll ad slots, but the perfect YouTube video tends to be about 8 to 10 minutes because of the modern attention spans. And you can pretty much blame TikTok for that. 8 minutes is the minimum a video has to have to get mid-roll ad breaks, and sub 8-minute videos like this one just won't get those. I've noticed most bigger channels have captured enough of their audience to have a dedicated following that'll watch a 20-minute or less YouTube video, and that can be the sweet spot for revenue. I'm not talking specifically Star Citizen, I'm talking channels with millions of followers. Shorts pay practically nothing. You'd have to get millions of views to make anything compared to long-form videos. I don't engage with shorts very much. Gaming CPM to a high-value country like the United States might be $5 to $10. For shorts, it's literal pennies. Shorts on Star Citizen are, in my opinion, a complete waste of the time it took to upload them. Revenue-wise, at least. Exposure is something different, potentially, if you can make that work, and I hate social media. I'm awful at it, and I'm just not going to do it. The real money in YouTube comes from brand opportunities, and this is where a small channel can significantly out-earn expectations. And I want to say that no two brand deals are alike. I've had many now over the course of 9 years, and I'm comfortable talking about them in general terms. Sponsorships, affiliate marketing, even just live streaming a game when given a stream key, all of that falls into this category. My first brand deal ever was with the game publisher Paradox Interactive. I was streaming Stellaris nearly every night and ended up getting a stream key from them that unlocked all future DLCs as a thank you for my effort. It saved me about a couple $100 over time, but it wasn't cash or anything like that. Other contracts I've had include flat rate fees for single video integrations with an additional per sales commission bonus. Some have just flat rate commission fees only as a percentage of sales, and some even have complicated structures with bonuses for video metrics like total sales, views, search engine placement, etc., in addition to flat rate sales commissions. And of course, this is the most important thing, everything is negotiable. Sometimes brands reach out to me, and others I've made the first contact and sold them on what I could offer them. Also, I just want to be clear that I'm not factoring anything that I've made on my own business that I advertise in the description. I've sold very few ad spots to myself just because I respect your time. All of that adds up to the craziest variables in terms of my channel's revenue generation. One month the totals could be close to half of what I make in that same month from my day job, and the next it might be barely enough to take 2 people to McDonald's, especially if I take some time off. That's why you won't see me upset that this isn't my full-time job. The swings are just way too stressful. And it's because I don't need to post the same stuff everyone else is making that I can make the videos that I want to make and have the freedom not to chase the current trends. I can make videos like this that aren't designed for ideal monetization, or I can just take a few weeks off. That's what the real creative freedom's like. I love that. It's what keeps this fun for me. See you in the verse.